excited to play. My guys have done a great job of working hard. I'm just as interested as a lot of people to see how guys react, see how they play, see how they respond to the atmosphere, game situation. Because after a while, banging against each other, wrestling each other all day long, it gets old. To break the monotony, it's fun to be an actual player game.
Have you come closer to figuring out what that rotation is and what your lineup might be?
Not really, and hopefully these 2 games will help us. The biggest key for me as a staff, we talk about is hopefully we have an opportunity to give our big guys a lot of minutes to play. Sometimes you play these exhibition teams, guys are a little smaller, so it's hard to get your big guys in the flow, so we got to find a way to keep them on the floor.
Can these exhibition games provide a decent sense of where you guys are at?
I think so, especially it depends on how they play. If some teams play a zone, it gives you a different look to be able to adjust to some, have to go through some. If they push the ball with their guards and very fast, you got to be able to contain the dribble. They have guys that rebound the basketball, so different teams present different things. So it's just a matter how you adjust to them, because what happens is, practice you go against the same guy every day, you understand his moves. Now all of a sudden you have officials out there that make it calls. You get a foul, and all of a sudden you hesitate to defend like you want to. So just really for us, it's great for our guys to get a game, and for me as a coach, the things we emphasize, things we stress. Now you're actually going through them and seeing them in live games. But also the other thing that helps us in these situations are things that we don't spend a lot of time on in practice, and all of a sudden they present themselves in this situation. So now all of a sudden we need to work on that a little bit more.
Will you go in already knowing kind of what you think your 7, 8 guys are, or are you using these games to decide that?
Well, I think we have a real good feel. Some guys have really worked hard, put themselves in a position. I think like I said, I think we have a strong 7. I think there's an 8 guy right there who's really improved. But again, everybody has a chance. And with that being said, guys continue to get better through the course of the season. I'm not a guy that say, okay, here's 8 guys, the other guys you're not playing all season. You have to continue to work to get yourself in a position to be ready to play, because you never know when your number will be called.
What kind of rebounding team do you think this is going to be? I know it's one of the things that you really stress. It seems like you guys might have to go small a little bit this year.
Well, I think the small part is just you still have the desire to rebound. Box out, put a body on somebody, and rebound the basketball. But I don't know. Again, until you actually go through it. And the thing that changed for me as a coach, I don't spend as much time with rebounding physical drills. We do the same amount, but it's probably more with bags, less contact because of concussions, all those sorts of things, because you get it in live 5-on-5. But I just think when you script rebounding drills a lot, that's when guys get injured. So I try to stay away from scripting the drills unless there's a bag. But now when it's live, we just take notes of it, just put bodies on guys. We talk about it more than actually just trying to script the drive rebound drill for 5-on-5. That's when I think the guys get injured.